went to yoga this morning, so I had to take a shower this morning. Normally I take my showers at night, but anyways, if I work out, then I do take a shower after I work out. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing my skincare routine with you guys, and then I'm gonna be doing my makeup with you, and I'm gonna be showing you my outfit. So I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me. It's such a beautiful spring day today, so I am in such a good mood. I'm gonna go meet one of my friends for lunch. So I went ahead and I already cleansed in the shower. I used the Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Cleanser. I really have loved this stuff. If you guys really want like a really sudsy, like bubbly cleanser, this one is definitely not it. It's a very milky, moisturizing cleanser. It's one that's good for dry skin like me. Super gentle cleanser. So I use that in the shower. So I am super excited to have discovered this product. Tula was so sweet, and they sent over a bunch of products for me to try out, and I'd never tried their brand before, and I fell in love with this specific product. This is called the Dual Phase Skin Reviving Treatment Pads, and it says it's supposed to polish and exfoliate for smoother, brighter skin. It does exactly that. So they come in these little packets. You're supposed to use them, I think, like once or twice a week because they are super like effective and potent, so you wouldn't want to use them every single day. So it comes with this little pad that you're supposed to swipe over your skin. There's a smooth side and a rough side, and first you start out with the smooth side. You just deposit the product, and then you use the rough side just to kind of rub it in. So I massaged that into my skin for a couple of minutes, and then I rinsed it off with some warm water. And you guys, I have never had a product that works so like instantaneously like that. It just feels super smooth and just polished. I used to be the type that absolutely loved to like scrub my dead skin cells away and just like really polish my skin that way. But nowadays I'm really loving chemical exfoliants that just really smooth the skin and are a lot more effective. Next, I'm going in with the Sunday Riley CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. I absolutely love this range from Sunday Riley, the CEO. It has vitamin C and E. In this range, I've tried the serum, the oil, and the moisturizer, and all three of them are just so amazing. I have kind of like hyperpigmentation around my cheeks, kind of where I get freckles, and this has just really been good at helping brighten my skin. Another thing I'm learning with skincare is you always want to start out with the kind of like the products that will sink into your skin the easiest. You want to start with those first. So you go from like the serums and like the gels and that kind of stuff, and then you move on to like your thicker moisturizers and then oil at the end. So I'm kind of learning like that there is a specific process. For moisturizer today, I'm using the Fresh Deep Hydration Face Cream. This is one of my absolute favorite moisturizers. It really does a good job at moisturizing, and the smell, you guys, is just heavenly. I'm obsessed with anything rose, so this is just so divine. Okay, that is it for my skincare routine for now. I still have to put SPF, but that is in my beauty room. So let's go ahead and move over there and start my makeup. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is use some sunscreen. This one is my personal favorite. I have never used a sunscreen that I have loved more than this one. It's by Supergoop. This is the Unseen Sunscreen in SPF 40. I feel like I've talked about the sunscreen so many times, but it's clear. So as you can see, it is just like perfect for underneath your makeup. I'm also gonna put on some lip balm. This is the Sarah Half lip balm. I love it because it's kind of like a lip balm and a lip gloss all in one. Okay, now my skin is completely prepped, and I'm gonna go in with a tinted moisturizer. So you guys have been awesome in giving me recommendations for tinted moisturizers. I bought the top 3 most recommended by you guys, and you guys, they're so good. Like, all of them are amazing. They're just very different. So if you guys are in the market for a new tinted moisturizer, I would recommend all 3 of these, but I'll let you guys know what the difference is between them. Bare Minerals is the lightest coverage out of all of them, but it gives the most beautiful glow to your skin. The one in the middle that I found is Laura Mercier. It gives like a medium coverage. I'm sure you could probably build it up. I feel like it's not as glowy as the Bare Minerals, but it does give a medium coverage. NARS is definitely the highest coverage out of all of them. It still gives a really beautiful glow, but it is like a much more fuller coverage tinted moisturizer than I'm used to. I really love this one as well. They're all 3 SPF 30, so all really good. I'll leave these linked down below as well as the shades that I'm in. So since I want to look super pretty for lunch and I want my skin to look a little bit more perfected, I'm going to use the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. So you could definitely apply this with your fingertips. I personally just don't like to do that because I just don't like my hands to get super dirty. So I'm going to apply it with a brush. Just going to go over my skin with a beauty blender just to kind of get rid of any of the brush strokes that the brush may have left. So as you can see, that really evened out my skin tone, and I just feel like it's really beautiful. So next I'm going to go in with a concealer. This is the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. I'm in the shade Porcelain. I absolutely love this concealer. I've talked to you guys about this so many times. It's a super full coverage concealer, but it does not look cakey. It's super dewy and just makes your skin look literally flawless. I have really enjoyed using a little brush to apply the translucent powder rather than a beauty blender. I used to use a damp beauty blender and just kind of do like the mini baking thing, and to me it just looked way too cakey for like daily life. Using a brush just really packs the product in there and then allows you to like kind of brush off the excess, and to me it just works so much better and prevents it from creasing much longer. If you guys have been watching me for a while, then you guys know that I'm absolutely obsessed with the Dallas bronzer by Benefit. It just is like kind of like a blush and bronze in ones, and I just find it's the most flattering color for my skin tone and so many skin tones. I feel like if you have lighter skin and you're looking for a really good bronzer, then this is just so gorgeous. Sometimes if I go overboard with the Dallas bronzer, I'll kind of take my brush that I use for the tinted moisturizer or my foundation or whatever, and I'll just kind of carve it out where you would do a contour. I wanted to try some of the products that ColourPop sent over, and they sent over this gorgeous cream blush. My favorite of the collection is called Count Me In. It's called their Super Shock Cheek. I did a little unboxing or like a little haul type thing on my Instagram story of all of the new ColourPop stuff, and this was one of my favorites. I'm just going to use a little stippling brush and lightly dab that onto the apples. It looks super bright in the pan, but it doesn't come off that bright on the cheeks, which is what I love. It just gives a really beautiful wash of color. I love that flushed, blushy look for spring. It's so fresh and feminine and youthful. To start on my eyes, I'm gonna go back in with the Dallas bronzer. I always love putting this in my crease, just as kind of like a transition shade, just to kind of bring some cohesiveness from my cheeks to my lids. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Sweet Talk eyeshadow palette by ColourPop. I absolutely loved these peachy shades, and I love putting peachy shades into my crease as well. It just kind of makes everything look super cohesive. I'm just gonna take the shade Dream Maker, just put a little of that into the crease. And it's just so sweet and feminine. I am absolutely loving all of these shades. So next, I want to put a little bit of shimmeriness on my lids. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to use, and I found this beautiful palette that CoverGirl sent over called the Sculpt Expert Full Spectrum. It's just like a little palette of highlights and a little blush. It looks like a blush topper because it's really glowy. So I think I'm gonna use this little middle shade and super pigmented. I'm gonna go ahead and just blend out the crease a little bit more. I really love that. I think it turned out super pretty. Especially if you're traveling, this is a really good tip, is just to use the bronzer in your crease and then like maybe the highlight that you use on your cheeks. You can use that on your lids or in the inner corner, and it just saves you from having to use so many different products and bring like a separate eyeshadow palette or whatever. And it also creates a really like very seamless, cohesive look between your eyes and cheeks. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through my brows. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. And then I always set my brows with the Maybelline Brow Drama in the shade Soft Brown. So So I'm trying to figure out what I want to use for my highlight. I always use Mary Luminizer by The Balm. It was popular like way back in the day and I'm just still hooked on it. I think I'm going to use a cream highlight today, and I love the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Moonstone. I haven't used this since last summer. So next, all that I really have to do is do my mascara, and I get asked almost daily what I use for my mascara, and I use the L'Oreal Telescopic, the gold tube. It's just my absolute favorite, and this is what I'm wearing every single day. The key for me is to put like one layer and then let that dry and then build on it with a second layer, and it just makes your lashes pop so much more. So while I'm waiting on that first layer of mascara to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my lips. So Laura Mercier kindly sent over a bunch of really beautiful lip liners. So I'm gonna see which one I want to use. They're all beautiful. So let's see, I want one that's more nude. This one looks good. Okay, this one is the shade Hazelnut Tea. I think I've heard of people using this one before. That sounds really familiar. Okay, I just wiped off my lip balm. I'm gonna go over my lips with a little bit of the Tinted moisturizer. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is one of the most beautiful lip liners that I've ever used. I definitely overlined it, but not really on purpose. I feel like I just kind of like drew outside the lines and then I kept going with it. You know how you do with eyeliner? You just kind of like keep making it longer until you make it even. I'm gonna go in with Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, one of my favorites. That lip liner went perfectly with this lipstick. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a gloss. I've been loving glosses. I always love glosses, especially for spring and summer. It's just super feminine. This is me and my sister's favorite lip gloss, and it just goes perfectly over any lipstick. Next, to just kind of set everything, just to make sure that it's not like too dewy and like sweaty looking, I'm gonna use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light. This is a really beautiful, glowy looking powder that I'm just gonna lightly dust over my cheeks and everywhere, just to make sure that nothing is looking too greasy. I almost forgot to add my second layer of mascara. I'm telling you guys, this makes the world of difference. So this is my makeup completed. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. It's super glowy, super springy, and just makes me feel super confident, and it's just perfect for every day. Okay, so I'm in the middle of picking out my outfit. Right now I have on these Tommy Hilfiger flared jeans. I have on this little mini Gucci belt, and then I have my ASOS little puff sleeve blouse that I just found. It's kind of like a thicker crepe material, so I really like the material on this one. I'm also wearing my little pointed toe mules. I love these shoes. They have been worn to death this spring so far. I love them because they're super comfortable and super durable. Like I said, I've worn them to death, and they look perfectly fine, and they haven't gotten dirty or anything like that. They're by Cole Haan, so I'll link those down below. They have so many different colors. The only problem is I really don't feel comfortable going out just like this because the jeans are a little bit tight around my bottom area, so I definitely need like some kind of a blazer or some kind of like a vest or something over this outfit. So I'm gonna have to put on something over this top, even though I really don't want to cover up the sleeves. So I got a little pack of pearl hair clips. These are super trending right now, and they are so gorgeous. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make it work with hijab. We'll see. I've seen a couple of hijabis make it look super cute, so I'm gonna see if I can make it work. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do we like it? I think that's super cute. So I just put it in between like that second layer that I wrap around. There's a little space, and I just like stuck it in that little space right there. I've seen a bunch of girls put it like on this layer as well. I'm gonna try that one as well, but I think that is so freaking cute. Okay, I feel a lot more comfortable with this. I just threw on a long line blazer that I got from Zara a long time ago. I'll try to link some similar ones down below. But yeah, next time I wear this puff sleeve top, I'll probably just have to wear like some wide leg pants or something a lot looser around the bottom area just so that it's a little bit more modest. I just threw on this Chloe Nile bag and I think I am gonna keep the hair clip. I'm so obsessed with it. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm so in love with this outfit and I'm so in love with my clip and with these flares. So cute. Everything will be linked down below and I always link similar and more affordable options in my description box. Okay, I have spent way too much time getting ready today. It's absolutely ridiculous. So before I'm late to meet my friend, I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for watching. This was so much fun to film. I hope that you guys enjoyed getting a little bit of beauty and skincare and outfit all in one video. I love you guys so much and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye!